Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, A Little Geek, A Little Chic. Today we are going to talk about the books that I plan to read in the month of March. So grab yourself your beverage of choice and let's talk books. So for the month of March, I intend to go a little bit easier on myself with the TBR pile. That being said, I am participating in the Backlist Readathon, which takes place from March 7th to the 13th, I believe. I will post my video where I did my TBR for the Backlist Readathon at the end of the video and in the comments video section down, details section down below for you guys, in case you want to click on it and see what I'm reading for that specific week, because I'm not going to touch on those books here. I am just going to talk about the books in March that I plan to read outside of the Backlist Readathon titles. So if you want to see the full Backlist Readathon TBR that I'm going to read in March, definitely click that link, click the video link below, and you'll see it, and you can read along with us. I'm also going to link the creator of the Backlist Readathon down below, Jacqueline, and her channel, so you can see what all the prompts are for the video if you don't want to watch them in mine, and also her co-chairs and co-hosts for the readathon are linked in her video description. So that being said, the first week in March, I'm kind of giving myself a little bit of downtime. To be honest, I got some other hobbies that I want to focus on, and I'm still going to be reading. Obviously, I have some books that are coming in from the library in digital editions, and I need to get to some of those as well. So I have a couple library books on my physical TBR as well. So without further ado, here are the physical books that I plan on reading in the month of March. Obviously, in my wrap-up, if I read anything outside of this, I will definitely share it with you at the end of the month. To start with, I am going to continue my read of Mistborn. I am enjoying the book. I don't want to fly through it. I want to take my time with this book and really enjoy the writing style and the characters and the world building that Brandon Sanderson sets up in this book. So I have been reading it slowly throughout the month of February and into the month of March. Hopefully I will finish it in March. But again, I don't want to rush with this book. I want to take my time and enjoy it and get to experience all of what the amazingness is that is Brandon Sanderson, because it is my first Brandon Sanderson book. I'm gonna really enjoy it and delve into it thoroughly. So that is number one. Continue this book here. There's another book from my stack from the month of February that I did not get to, and I definitely want to, and that is Brian Burke, and it's Burke's Laws, A Life in Hockey. And now that, if you guys didn't know, and if you are hockey fans, that he has been brought on as the hockey manager for the Pittsburgh Penguins, which is one of his dream jobs that I don't think he ever thought he would get. And he has been enlisted by that team to help them get back to being a winningest team. So his story is not over, and it is continuing, which is sad because I really liked watching him and his commentary on hockey every week on Sportsnet, I believe it was, and I really liked getting his insight and his take on it. So I'm going to miss that, but good that he's getting to do something that he's really dreamt of. And so now I'm still intrigued and really want to read this and get some more insight on his life and his time that he has spent in hockey. I have a feeling that this book is going to be great, and I cannot wait to delve into it. Next on my list, this one again is going to be one that I read in pieces and really internalize, and it is a book that I just got recently in my haul video. You'll have seen it, and it is the Coffee Self-Talk. I am a proponent of treating yourself fairly, even though I don't always practice what I preach. So I need to get better at my own positive self-talk. So I got this book for myself, and hopefully it will help me feel more comfortable and boost myself up a little bit. I'm always there for making other people, like boosting them up, and my friends, and telling them how great they are and being a great friend to them, but I'm not a great friend always to myself, which needs to change. So I'm going to read this, and I'll probably read it a bunch of times. You'll probably see it at some point when I discuss it all flagged up and highlighted, but hey, If it's good, it's going to be good. And if there's only one or two things I get from it, at least I got something positive from it. And I'm going to take this book as a learning opportunity and hopefully expand myself and my positive self-talk. Then I've got 2 library books. The first one being Relax, Damn It. I saw the cover, I saw the coffee cups, one being empty, or all being empty, one being full, and was like, A User's Guide to the Age of Anxiety is what it's called, and I'm all here for this. I don't know too much about it, I just know that it seems right up my alley. As soon as I saw it at the library and saw that it was A User's Guide to the Age of Anxiety, which I definitely have anxiety, and since COVID, it has definitely been on high alert. So this would be interesting to read and see what the take on society and anxiety and how it helps and hinders us will be. So very interested to read this, and I'll let you guys know what I think of it and what it's actually about in the wrap up at the end of this month. And the other book I got from the library is a Reese Witherspoon book club book, but it is a memoir, and it is Group, it's called, and it's how one therapist and a circle of strangers saved my life. And it's about this young woman who is doing well at law school, has had problems in her past, but it's all behind her, but she's still not happy. And depression and suicidal thoughts and that kind of stuff. But how this one psychiatrist promised her that if she came to their group, he could change her life. But she had to give it all to the group and basically share all of her deepest, darkest secrets and not hide anything from the group. And I'm very much excited to read this and see how it helped her to open up to a group of strangers and how they effectively guided her and saved her from herself. So that sounds very intriguing. Like I said, Reese's Book Club as always has some great picks, and I'm always here for them. Next up is the fan favorite. That's right. My husband is now going to pick a book for me to read in the month of March. So here it is. Okay. There's a dog and some laundry. Okay, so you guys know the drill. You guys are gonna joint pick the book?
It's gonna be hard for her to pick one. She's a dog.
Thanks for that. So yeah, you know the drill. There's a stack here of mass market paperbacks. There's a stack on the floor. That's newer stuff.
Have you read The Martian yet?
I have not. There is everything. Pick something. If I've read it,
you'll read it again.
I'll let you pick again. But also, if you pick a sequel or a third book in a series, if I haven't read the first one, I'll read the one that I haven't read. How's that sound?
Okay.
Okay. Oh, the cat wants him on this too, apparently. She wants a choice. Yes, I haven't read The Martian. I haven't read...
I'm going to stick with the nerdy theme. Have you read this yet?
Yes.
Oh.
I read that in January. It was very good.
Okay, well, then The Martian. I've seen the movie. That's like the same thing.
Were you just going through and picking all the books that you've seen
I've seen or read so far? Andy Weir. He's a good dude.
And you like that book?
I like the movie. Job done.
Thanks. So there you have it. That is my husband's pick for the month of March. Martian by Andy Weir. The Martian is about a man who is on Mars, I believe, and he ends up alone and has to survive while inhabiting Mars by himself. So it's very lonely. Apparently there's a lot of potatoes, and I guess Andy Weir, the way Andy Weir writes is very satirical and funny. My husband liked the movie, so he thinks that I will enjoy the book, which is why he picked it. I'm running out of books that are also movies that he's seen, so I'm getting intrigued as to what he's going to pick next, because he doesn't really have a lot of insight on any of the other books on my shelf. So it's going to be interesting to see what he selects once he runs out of book to movie adaptations that he's witnessed. The other thing about this one is it's the Hail Mary is a book that's on my most anticipated TBR list, or most anticipated book list for 2021. And I wanted to read it, but I said I couldn't read it till I got through some of his backlist titles, and this obviously is the first one that I would like to read. So I will read it, and I will let you guys know what I think of it, and then I will be hopefully even more excited to pick up Project Hail Mary, I believe, is what the 2021 release is that I'm excited for. So that is it for the books that I have chosen in the month of March. Again, like I said, please click on the link down below to see my TBR for the Backlist Readathon in the middle of March, the 7th through the 13th. I am going to do some vlog videos for that readathon for you guys. So I'm probably going to do the weekly vlog and then a weekend vlog separately for my reading for that readathon. So, or I'll either do that or I'll do it in two halves. The first half of the week and the second half of the week, depending on how it falls for me. But that is my intention for the Backlist Readathon. I'm very excited to jump on and participate in this readathon. So I hope you guys also participate in the readathon and get through some of your backlist titles on your shelf like I have. And yeah, that's it. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you are reading in the month of March. I can't wait to hear about all the books you would plan to read. And if you're joining me in the Backlist Readathon, let me know what the book you're most anticipating to pick up from your backlist is down in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I appreciate all the likes and the subscribes. I will see you in another video very soon.